What's up, my doggies? Today, we're going to Squamish. Let's go make some vibes. This road behind me is called Sea to Sky Highway, and in my opinion, this is arguably one of the most beautiful roads in the entire world. It goes from Vancouver to Whistler/Pemberton and features some of the most insane views in the country. The place where I am now is called Britannia Beach. It's located on Sea to Sky Highway right before Squamish. It used to be a mine here, but now this place is actually growing into a nice small little town. Check it out. If I understand correctly, this right here is where they used to do all the mining, and now it has been turned into a museum. And just across the street, you can see these were the old bunkhouses for the crew that used to work at the mine. And then some time ago, looks like a developer came in and decided to gentrify this area and build a little village around it, and it's super nice now. So this right here is the museum up close, and this right here is the village. I think the project has only been completed very recently, and I actually haven't been here yet, so let's go see what's going on. There are obviously bears in the area, so gotta be careful. The village itself is very small. It's kind of like a mix between cafes and townhouses here. You can see these are the townhouses right by the mountains, and then I think this is the river just across the street. Let's actually just go and check what's down there. I'm actually kind of curious. Bro, that's life right here. Look at that. And these guys are living it to the fullest. So does this doggo. Dude, the water is also pretty clear. It must be such a blast to just live across the road from the river like that. Anyhow, now let's go check out the cafes. Dude, honestly, so far, this place doesn't feel real. It's so nice here. You can see the old church, which now is an ice cream shop. And then right here, looks like there's a gym. I just quickly spoke with one of the locals. I was really just curious to see what it's like living there. They said that this gym, which you can see behind me, is pretty much for people that live in this village, and they love living here so far. And then you can see there's a few more cafes and stores around the area. So a few retail shops here and a nice big restaurant right here. And then most importantly, just absolutely unbeatable views everywhere, bro. Grab the coffee. Ooh, hits the spot. Well, I think I'm just gonna chill here for a few minutes and enjoy this beautiful day, and then we're gonna head to Squamish. Lastly, I spoke with one of the people who works at the store, and they told me that this project has actually been completed for a few years now. I guess every time I was driving on Sea to Sky Highway, I never really just paid attention to it, but I'm really glad I stopped by and checked it out. And also, I did some research, and apparently they are planning to build a surf park here. Check this out. So this is the render I found. That looks so sick, doesn't it? Let me show you one more up close. Dude, that is literally crazy. If this actually comes to fruition, I think that will be a game changer. Okay, let's go to Squamish. Made it to Squamish. Dude, look how beautiful it is here. It's like mountains on all sides, and just I love it here. And you can see it. This isn't Photoshop at all. It's literally how beautiful it actually is. Do you see this beautiful mountain behind me? I mean, come on, bro. In order for us to explore this place the most efficient way, we need some transportation. Dude, now we're talking. This street right here, as you can see, is the main commercial street of Squamish. The funny thing is, there's also a main street in Squamish, but it's not like the main street, because Cleveland Street is the main street, but Cleveland Street and Main Street intersect each other, although Main Street is not really like a main street, it's just a street which is called Main. So here you can see Cleveland Avenue. This right here is Cleveland Avenue, which is like the main street of Squamish, and this right here is the main street, but it's not really the main street, it's just a street. Not like super important piece of information, but I figured you should know. Anyhow, what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna skateboard to the very end of Cleveland Avenue right there, and there's like a little bay there which is really nice, and we're gonna check it out, and then I'm gonna go back to the main sort of like commercial area and hang around there for a bit. Bro, this could easily be a thumbnail right here. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Words cannot describe how beautiful British Columbia is. It's just incredible place. There are pretty much mountains and hikes in all four directions in Squamish. Like, look at this one here. Are you kidding me, bro? That's crazy. Or look at this one right here. Unbelievable. Or there's literally one right there, just in front of us. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Insane. I think these two peaks right there might be the Chiefs, but don't quote me on that. I'm actually not too sure. I found a little alleyway on my way to the park, and I see tacos right there. I'm getting pretty hungry, so why not try a taco? I have a feeling this place is gonna be pretty good. Can I have one chicken, one beef, and one pork taco, please? Dude, this place is literally perfect. Look at that. There's a little inside area there as well. I found a nice little cozy spot in the corner, and now I'm just waiting for my tacos. They were $24 for 3 tacos, which is definitely not cheap, but you know, we're on vacation, so gotta enjoy a little bit. Okay, let's see what is going on. Here you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Oh yes, thank you so much. Woo! Dude, hell yeah. Okay, let's see what we have here. The grand reveal. Whoa! Oh yeah, dude. That is crazy. Dude, this food looks incredible. So, I don't really... Okay, it's kind of hard to see right away which one is chicken, which one is beef, and which one is pork, but I think the one on the right is chicken. So let's start with that. Look at that. Dude, incredible. First bite. Good. Oh my god. You gotta be here to taste that. That is one of the best tacos I have ever tried. The flavor, everything, crazy. This is also kind of pretty clutch because as I was starting to skateboard, I was also starting to get pretty hungry, and obviously the first thought that was in my head is, okay, where I'm gonna eat. And then randomly I discovered this taco spot and it hits the spot. Okay, so I just finished the chicken taco. It definitely receives my like. The next taco I think is the beef taco. So this right here is, I think, beef and avocado and some tomatoes and whatnot. Looks really good. So let's give this a taste. Good. Out there, number one. This is equally as good as the chicken taco, if not better. Also, like, look, like, insane amount of flavor, and man, wow, like, really lucky that I got to this spot by absolute accident, and Dude, I'm definitely coming back here. This is really good. The last item on the menu is the pork taco. At least I think this is the pork taco. This is how it looks. And yeah, let's give this a try. Mm. Mm. Oh, dude. That's number one. This is everything I ever wanted. This is incredible, bro. There's so much flavor in this taco. Wow, dude, what a spot. Well, food successfully destroyed. That was actually pretty clutch. I'm definitely still a little bit hungry, so I might eat more before the day ends, but for now, this is good enough. Yeah, this is it. Look how beautiful it is here. Just complete harmony with the nature. Pretty much nobody here. A few beautiful boats docked at this little bay here. And man, what else do you need in life? The map shows that there is technically... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. God damn. Ooh. Sorry about that. I was gonna say that the map shows that there is another pier just down there, but I'm honestly probably not gonna bother going that far. This is good enough. It's a beautiful view, and I think instead I'm gonna start heading back towards the Cleveland Avenue and see if there's anything else cool that I can see on my way.
Why, baby, why? I just wanna know. Why, baby, why? Why, baby, why? Why, baby, why? I just wanna know.
These houses right behind me are pretty cool too. Looks like the Western. This actually might be new construction, although I'm not too sure. Anyway, they look great. Also, check this out. What's up, my doggy? You can see the place is getting gentrified quite a bit because on the left here, this is new construction, and then this is new construction as well, but then this is a single family home, and this right there are a few single family homes as well, but things are definitely changing rapidly here. Man, I am really curious to see how this place is gonna look like in 10, 15, 20 years from now. I hope they try to preserve some of the old architecture because in my opinion, that's what makes each town special. You see here, all of this there behind us is new construction, but this house is still standing, although it looks like it is for sale, so who knows what's gonna happen to it. I will say that these houses have pretty sick views though. If you are on the top floor, bruh, just overlooking these mountains, goddamn. You can see suddenly, the town has gotten very quiet. There's pretty much nobody here right now. Anyway, let's keep going. This right here is 2nd Street, which is parallel to Cleveland Street, which is just one street to the right of where I am right now. Bro, that's crazy. There's literally nobody here. You have everything to yourself. Look how beautiful everything is here. My God. Wow, what a vibe. Woo. Wow. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning. This building and this building, and then, well, also maybe like that one right there. I really dig their architectural style. It actually looks very nice. It's past 8 p.m. so looks like most of the places are closed for the day. I'm quickly gonna go to Main Street, Cleveland Street to check it out and see if anything else cool is open. But if not, looks like we are pretty much approaching the end of the day for us. This is the very beginning of the Cleveland Street, and then you can still see beautiful mountain peaks on all four sides. Dude, this house must have a pretty good view on the mountains as well. Yeah, I definitely came here a little bit too late. Today is also a public holiday, so I'm guessing some of this stuff have closed even earlier than when it usually does. But, you know, we made the most of it. And this is how Cleveland Street looks like from the very beginning. Squamish is a very compact town, so everything is pretty close by. Dude, look at that. That is style right there, bro. My God. Anyway, I am still quite hungry, so I was trying to figure out if I can find another place to eat, but literally everything I've checked so far is already closed, so looks like the day is definitely coming to an end. Well, on this note, I think I will probably call it a day, but as you've probably guessed it, as usual, vibes made.